What's up, everybody? I'm back with another tool deals video, and I have some more tool deals for you today. These are gonna be coming from all over the place, and I actually got to keep it kind of simple because I coughed and threw my back out, so I could hardly breathe right now. I got to do some stretches, some yoga or something. But anyway, first up, we over at Tool Deals. I had to revamp the shop. I'm just trying to get rid of tools, y'all. All of them new. Everything here is new, and I got everything marked down super duper cheap. I have this Bosch Circular Saw, $49. You can find it everywhere else cheaper. The cheapest I've seen is $99. This Makita impact driver, $49 on Amazon for $87. This will come in a replacement box. I don't even know why I have it. I just walked by the shelf one day and was like, what is this? Why do I have this? Have no idea where it came from, but it's new. I've never used it. This Metabo HPT work light, I have two of these. These are $99 at Lowe's, $49.99 here. This Metabo HPT one-handed reciprocating saw is normally $129, Lowe's and everywhere else. This will have a lifetime warranty. Even though you're buying it from me, just tell them you lost your receipt, and they'll still warrant it if you have an issue. $69, and it'll come with some blades. This also comes in like a generic brown box, but because it came out of a kit. So you have that there. And also we have this Milwaukee Fuel drywall screw gun, $99. So they have it free shipping on all this stuff. Anything over $49 has free shipping. All right, moving on over to Amazon. We have more Ecoflow deals. We're going to have quite a few things coming from Amazon. All right, and if you do want to skip around, what you could do is just go down to the description. I'll have some products up here that'll be easier to click. Prices and pictures and all that, and then the stuff that I can't find through YouTube, you can just come down here and click the links. And we also have chapters, so you can skip through there. And then also we have some visuals of said chapters. So back over here at Amazon, we have another Ecoflow deal. The River 2 Pro is $3.99 brand new. That ain't refurbished, brand new. This is what I paid for it, refurbished, and I thought that was a fantastic deal. This is brand new, okay? The Ecoflow River 2 Pro, when it comes to mid-tier portable power stations, this is very difficult to beat for all of its capabilities. This thing, look, one of the things that Ecoflow does better than everybody else that I've seen, maybe not Bluetti, they might be equal in terms of app support, but I don't like Bluetti more than Ecoflow. Just their products are just not as good. But this unit can be charged from as low as 100 watts in to 940 watts in, okay? The reason why that's so important is because if you're not in a rush, you don't want to stress the batteries and charge it slow. Like at 200 watts in, that's a nice casual buildup, and it will prolong the life of the unit. Lots of these other units don't have that capability. Some of them are starting to come with switches on the back. You can go low, high. But this, it's a full variable range from 100 watts all the way up to 940. All of the Ecoflow products are like that. Now, their max in is going to differ, but all of them are that customizable. But anyway, this thing is lightweight. It's not super big, and it's very powerful. This thing will perform and produce 1600 watts out continuous as long as you have X Boost on, which is controlled by the app. And they recommend only plug in one thing at a time, though, when you're trying to do 1600 watts. Other than that, it'll do 800 watts continuous on all four, and you could just power it to your heart's desire. $3.99. This thing is normally $5.99. Excellent deal there. We also have, as a comparison, the River 2 Max, which is a step down from the River 2 Pro, is also $3.99. So make sure you don't make the mistake and get that, okay? I'm going to click that off so you don't mess up. Then we have the River 2, which is a mighty little power station. Very limited in ports and stuff, but most of them at this size are going to be $169. Just make sure, again, you don't go grab the old River, which is a lithium ion. All the River 2s and Delta 2s and the Delta Pro are lithium iron phosphate batteries, which will last 10 years and give you over 3,000 cycles. The lithium ion, it's a few hundred cycles, okay? So you definitely don't want this at more money. So let's get rid of that. Boop. Don't mess up there. Moving on, speaking of power stations, I'm messing around with this right now. So far, so good, though. especially at this price point, $629. This produces 1600 watts out, like exactly. There's no real margin error. You go over 1600, this thing will say overload. A lot of them will give you a little buffer, but this one does not. And it's 1536 watt hour capacity at $629. It's like 40 cents a watt hour. That's crazy. So, and it's not really big. It's not really heavy. You have true 3-prong outlets. He has some fast USBs and stuff like that. I like all the different power buttons for each one. And this has another trick up its sleeve. I like my Pecron, but the thing that I like about this is when you turn this AC inverter on, it has an auto shut-off feature. So if like nothing's plugged in, then it'll know like, okay, nothing's plugged in. It'll shut it off and it won't drain the battery. I let this thing run for 12 hours, came back, and it had dropped like 4%. So it's insane. The Pecron to be dead. So yeah, anyway, so far so good with this, but I'll release a video on that. But for Black Friday, this thing is $629. So, you know, there is that. What is this? We got a little, what's this? Oh, you get a little, if you buy this, you get a little, what's this? You get this free. Oh, portable charger. Okay, that's cool because, look, this thing doesn't have wireless charging, but they'll give you a little portable one if you buy it. So that's cool. Then this is only $29, but still, hey, I'll take the freebie. All right. Pretty cool. Moving on. Dovoh is having some deals on their lasers. You know, I've reviewed this thing. You could check it out up here. I've compared it to the Lasgo. I compared it to the Hupar, and this thing smokes them, man. Well, not this one. This one's pretty good, but this is compatible to like the Lasgo and the Hupar. This is 125. That's not bad. But this one is the high visibility one. These green lines are super sharp and very bold and clear outdoors. So if you are going to be using these outdoors, this is what you want right here. This bad boy right here. So sell for $223 this Black Friday. Some of these are going to have a little extra discount codes. So just check in the description to see if there are discount codes. And you can use them. Then you have this little basic one right here. I've never used it, but all the other Dovoh stuff was good. So, you know, $34 right there. Moving on, Xtool, their subsidiary brand, VDIAGTOOL, is having a sale on these things. So you have an automotive circuit probe tester. I've never used it. I have a lot of Xtool products, and they're all good. So I would assume this is too, based on the reviews. So read through those, see if you need something like this. Yeah, so there you go. That's $54 plus a little coupon off. And I think I might have some discount codes. Let me see. I do. I have some discount codes for extra 10% off, so those will be in the description. Moving on, we have another OBD2 reader by VDIAGTOOL, which is basically Xtool, for only $42.99 with the extra 8% off. Then I have another coupon code for you that'll bring the whole thing down to, well, it'll just give you an extra 10% off. Okay, I'm not doing all that math right now. My back hurt. Moving on, we have a battery tester by VDIAGTOOL as well, and it'll also check your alternator as well. A good tool to have, especially when it's cold season. Y'all make sure y'all batteries are in good shape because the cold kills batteries. So you don't have to keep lugging it out, taking it to Walmart or wherever so they test it. You can just test it from home and you know whether you need a battery or not. But they're going to test it anyway before they give you a new one. So moving on over to the big box stores. We have Home Depot. We just talked about these hatchets, or basically these pruning saws. This was $269. I was telling y'all that, like, oh man, this thing's kind of expensive. But we were able to get this down on a BOGO to be like $168. I don't know how often that comes around. We might see it again like closer to the summer. But if you needed one right now, $229 is not a bad price, although I still do very much like the DeWALT. So just saying, I do like the DeWALT, 8 inches as well, and it's $169, cuts really, really well. So there you go. There, if you bleed red, have at it for $229. If you yellow, have at it for $169. They're both really good, but to me, this was a little bit learning curve, and the DeWALT was just flawless. Going on over to Lowe's, we have some more DeWALT stuff. I've talked about this before, this DeWALT 12-volt Xtreme kit. You get the impact driver, you get a little drill, and you get to choose from a free tool, impact drivers. You get the rotary hammer drill, which don't get because it doesn't have a chisel function. You get a one-handed reciprocating saw, oscillating tool, ratchet, all types of stuff. I love this bundle when it comes around, $199. You really cannot beat it. You do have the Milwaukee equivalent over at Home Depot, but the ergonomics on this is just so much better. So if you're already in a DeWALT line, I would pick this up. Now, I want to show you the 20 volt version of this is also on sale now. Of course, these are going to be more powerful being 20 volts, and it's $149. However, this impact driver does not have any modes. We talked about this yesterday. I don't like impact drivers that don't have modes. No, we were talking about it in terms of the Metabo HPT, which, shoot, now I'm thinking about it, Metabo HPT would be a better pick over this at $129, that little kit, because it was $129 plus a lifetime warranty. But this right here, this impact driver does indeed, yes, the 12 volt does indeed have modes, high, low, and precision drive with the ring light. So I still like this 12 volt much better, even though it's not as powerful as the 20 volt variant. Moving on, we have this Flex tool kit. I talked about this before in a previous video, but we're getting closer to Black Friday. People buying gifts, they're trying to get stuff. I like this deal. This is the best setup for this since we've ever seen Flex have these sales. You get the reciprocating saw, you get the drill, you get your impact driver, the light, two 2.5 amp hour batteries, a rapid charger, the bag, and the free gift that you get to choose from this time around. They giving some good stuff in there. You know, that drywall cutout tool, the angle grinder. That fan is super loud, but it will charge your other devices and stuff too. Job site blower, you have your one-handed reciprocating saw, jigsaw. This drywall screw gun is interesting because it also comes with the fastener attachment. So that's something. You got a light, you got a radio, you got a router, orbital sander, and a bandsaw, and this weird shop vac. So lots of great tools. $299 with that, with one of those free gifts. It's a really good deal because some of those, I think, like that bandsaw is like $219 itself. Moving on, I always tell you guys that this random orbital sander is like a $99 tool, and here it is. We have this kit. You have the sander plus a battery. What is this, a 1.5 amp hour battery? That's kind of new. And then you have this charger for $99. You really can't beat that. And almost done. Going over the tool nut. So yesterday I talked about how Acme Tools had the Packouts for $174. Well, you can get the same deal over here at Tool Nut without the need to sign up and then wait and get the promo code. Nope. You can just come right on over here and it'll automatically apply. And as you can see, it does the buy more, save more. It takes the $90 off. Plus, it adds on the extra 15% off. Let's see if there's some Retail Me Now. Ooh, and you got Retail Me Now. Get an extra 1% cash back. There is no Rakuten. Otherwise, it'll be gyrating and shaking and jiving. You could also check Extra Bucks. I haven't mentioned Extra Bucks in a while. Just signing up for Extra Bucks to give you $20. You don't even have to buy nothing. But that link is also in the description. You could check on Tool Nut. And that is it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you got any value from this video, I ask that you leave me a like. Let the YouTube algorithm know that, hey, I did a good job. Helped you save some money so they can push this video out to others so that they can save some money too. Don't be stingy. See you guys next time.